about podcasts is like you don't even have to just like set a start.
No, you just kind of cold open like this,
and
Just
we're
fucking-
and we're here.
yeah.
And what a start!
Welcome everyone to
welcome.
the first episode of the
Of?
Midwest Basement Escape.
Yes, Midwest Basement Exam.
Escape. Yeah.
And we got. You can't see him. He's off cam. We have
That's Earl.
Earl, our producer,
Earl, the producer.
the man behind the scenes.
Mm-hmm. And I'm Matthew. Matt.
And
Yeah.
fuck,
Nice to
this
meet
is
you guys.
awesome.
So tell me a bit about yourself, Brett. What do you
So-
do? What do you like?
What do I do? I'm gonna
Where
toot my
are
own
you?
horn right away.
How
'cause
old are you?
Why the fuck not? I am newly 21. So
Newly. Yeah.
newly.
Very newly.
Yeah, it's great.
Fantastic.
Fuck. I go to
Good
school.
birthday. Mm-hmm.
I go to school for nursing. Yeah,
You work at Home Depot?
I work at Home Depot. Yeah, I do that too. I fucking DJ.
You're
We're more of a-
controlled by the corporate.
the corporate
higher-ups.
overlords.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I fucking love my job. I get to mix paint, which is pretty lit.
That's
I'll play,
brilliant,
I'll
man.
play with
That's
colors. I make coloring books. That shit's
Really?
I don't actually get to make coloring books.
Oh, okay.
That'd be a really good.
That
part of
would've
the
been
job,
really cool.
but No, it's not that exciting.
It's unfortunate.
But what about you, man? What do you do?
I'm a bartender. I'm a barista. I make music, producer, singer, songwriter.
shebang.
I also go to school. Huh?
The whole shebang.
Whole shebang, indeed. I do a lot of things. None of them very well, apparently. But well, I guess
Yeah.
that's up to subjective.
There's always
opinion.
always
And
improvement.
I mean, that's what I'm trying to do.
You're
Now I make a
probably-
podcast.
You're probably better than Betty White is.
True.
Right.
I'm also a
So-
podcast host, so
Exactly. Now we can add that to our resume.
Yeah.
That's fucking awesome.
it's pretty cool, man.
Officially podcast host. We're a host.
Yeah. Yep. So, anyways, well, I guess we might as well break into what this podcast is about.
Yeah.
And,
So we're two Midwestern boys,
mhm,
men, boys,
same thing. For
that
now.
live in rural.
Rural,
suburban.
kind of in the middle of
Midwest.
middle of nowhere.
Midwest, yeah, but not really nowhere.
We are like 30 minutes from Milwaukee,
Yeah,
if that. So,
pretty much, pretty close to that.
yeah,
So we're out in the boondocks. Wait, I don't know.
Almost.
Boondocks.
we're out in enough. We're like,
Yeah,
it's almost like the middle of nowhere.
pretty much. I mean,
Yeah.
depending on where you go, like
There's a lot of things to do.
You
but
go
it's
like
still like
5 minutes away from here, and it's farm.
yeah,
so.
there's nothing. Yeah, it's not all that exciting, which is why we started this podcast.
Yes.
I came up with this name because we wanted something to do with Midwest, and I
Yes.
figured
Yeah.
I was originally thinking, what was I thinking? I was like the Midwest suburbia escape or something like that, right?
Yeah,
Where we
Midwest
were
suburbia,
just
something
talking about
like that.
how we want this podcast to be about escaping the normalcy and boring life of
Yeah, just
Midwest
kinda
suburbia.
Yeah, Midwestern suburbia. It's just kind of it's not the most boring thing on the planet, but it's far from exciting.
It's pretty bad.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, it's just really all we have is the internet. If you have the internet.
yeah,
So,
if that. And anyways, after we recorded our first like trial episode in basement, I was like, oh, Midwest basement escape. That's what we're doing. We're escaping the basement
We're
to come
escaping
back
the
to the
basement.
basement and record a podcast in a basement. Yeah, so
it's like the
it's a little
weekly
bit-
night out.
it's a little
there
bit
you
of a
go.
catch-22 as well, but
Yeah.
you know,
It's perfect.
yeah, it's pretty good.
So, and the whole thing is our escaping is to
Go try
find new
something new.
things.
Yeah.
And today we're going to be talking about a new restaurant we tried.
Mhm.
And I wouldn't say it was a new type of food. Oh,
No, I
guess
think
I
I've-
forget that we didn't go to Asian Rican.
Yeah, we didn't. We planned on going to a place that's a combo of Asian and Puerto Rican food, which is
Crazy.
exceptionally interesting.
Yeah.
But as we got there, the owner or the manager, whoever, was leaving. They were in their
Yes.
car, closing
Leaving to
early
go
to go to
to
a
a fair.
festival. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or fair. Yeah.
Same.
So we missed out on that by all of like 10 minutes.
Yeah, probably a little bit more. They
Yeah,
probably
to be
closed
fair.
at like 4:30.
30 minutes or so before. Yeah. But still.
Still missed it.
Yeah, it
And
was
we
kind of
ended up-
tough.
I still think we lucked out going to the Bamboo Restaurant, which is where we went today.
It was interesting. It
was, classic. I wouldn't say hole in the wall, but little building. What, like 8 tables, 9 tables total?
I don't even know if it was that. It was like 6, wasn't it? It was 7.
Yeah, seven,
I think.
Right. 7 tables and a counter and a kitchen.
Yeah,
and that was it.
Yep.
And of course,
they
the
kind of
food.
smashed it. It was great.
Food was great.
Yeah.
I don't think
So
we'll probably, hopefully, never complain about food here
Hopefully not. No,
because we're not actual critics.
I could see
we
it
just
happening,
like talking about
but
it.
hopefully not.
No.
No, I think we've got good taste, or at least good
Decision making.
prospecting.
Yeah. And a lot of that comes with the stars and Yelp, I think.
Oh yeah, that's helpful.
I'm a
for
Google
sure.
guy.
Yelp is the best.
The future in Googling, man.
Yeah.
That's a deep cut.
That's
a deep cut.
For sure.
Anyways,
but
yeah.
So it was Thai and
it was a little bit of Thai food on top of I think a lot of the what was it? Not stir fry or the other not the soups.
Laotian. That's how you say it. Sorry if I'm
Chinese.
We're a bit
I think.
uncultured here as well, which is why we're doing this.
We're from the Midwest.
Yeah,
dude. I mean,
to be fair,
we got cows.
I don't know how to speak other things
No.
other than
God, no.
other than how to say like caramel.
You were struggling. You're struggling in that restaurant. I mean, you also chose like the hardest names on the planet.
I know I did. Well, that's the point. I'm trying to try things that I've never seen before, never had
that's
before.
True.
So it was like Chinese and Laotian food, and I mean, when's the last time you had that stuff? Like, how many times in your life you've had that?
That is true with the Laotian.
Well, I'm just wondering,
almost
because
never.
like really, like,
Well,
I think I'm trying to set some context here.
Yeah, back where I live, there's one of those like cheap Chinese restaurants. I shouldn't say cheap, but it's like Americanized, very Americanized, very greasy food, good food, but greasy food.
Mm-hmm.
And now we have me and my roommate go to Nico.
Yeah,
Nico.
we can name Nico. He'll be on the podcast
he'll
at some
be
point
here
anyway.
Hopefully.
You would think so.
We go to New China Buffet, which is I
Right.
think it's a chain.
Yeah,
There's a few here.
It
in
is,
Wisconsin,
yeah.
So, again, Americanized, greasy. I mean, the
Buffet
one we
food,
go
it's
to
like-
has fucking pizza at it, and it's a
Yeah.
Chinese restaurant.
It's buffet food.
Yeah.
It's just
Yeah, both of them are buffets.
stuff that they can
So,
absolutely push out like super fast. So.
yeah, and it's again not authentic. I mean, some of it in type it is, I guess, because they got the orange chicken.
I think
got
it
all that
is.
shit.
It's just like super rushed and like
Exactly.
just super cheap.
like the fast food.
Like it's
of
just
it,
like
I guess.
yeah,
because
it's
it's
just
not like
efficient.
a classic burger, but it's
No.
it's like a McDonald's burger. you
Yeah,
know?
it's just like efficient, like fast American style Chinese food.
Yeah. That was the bubbler going.
Mm.
If anyone heard that, the rushing water, that's our connection to the Dells.
Yep.
The
Yes.
pipeline.
Yeah.
So
Definitely.
that's gonna come in season 6. So
Yeah.
we're not gonna worry about that
Yeah.
yet.
We've got a secret tunnel that we have to
Yeah.
finish digging.
Yeah. And Dells is a great place.
It's cool. The water parks are fantastic.
What's your favorite water park?
Noah's Ark. I'm a big fan of Noah's Ark.
I've never been to Noah's Ark.
Really?
Yeah.
I love the Scorpion Sail and the Point of Never Return. Those are like the Time Warp as well, and the Black Anaconda.
Are those
Those
rides?
are like those are like
Okay.
kind of some of the craziest water slides you'll ever go on.
And if you didn't know, up in Wisconsin here, we don't have I guess we have Six Flags.
Yeah, but that's
Other than that, we have almost no theme parks
Kinda far away.
except for the water parks that are centralized around the Dells. So
and
look up the
it's
Dells.
a good thing.
Have a trip there. It'd be cheap to fly in.
Oh,
I don't know what.
for sure.
Maybe it wouldn't
Maybe?
be cheap to fly
Yeah,
in.
it would. Yeah, I mean it's the Dells.
Yeah, but you can get some nice rooms.
Oh
I
no,
mean,
it's nice.
It's
there
like
are
hotels
there
and
are
shit.
very nice
I mean,
restaurants
it's-
out there too.
It's kind of white trashy,
Yes, it is, but it's also
awesome.
it's also
The wave
pretty
pool.
sick. The wave,
My-
oh my god, the wave pool is horrific, man. It's awful. It's awful. It's so,
It's awesome though.
it's cool.
You just get fucking.
It's cool,
great.
but it's I don't know, man. It just feels like I'm living in like plastic utopia. I'm just sitting
Oh, it's
here.
a lot of chlorine. It's a hell of a lot of chlorine.
Oh yeah, waves, water. It's like, dude,
Yeah.
I need to go to the ocean now.
Although, so my family would do trips to the wilderness, which is
Oh, yeah.
my favorite
Sure.
because I've only other been
Not
I've
bad.
been to the Kalahari once.
Oh,
so
Kalahari's good too.
Kalahari's good.
One time I stayed. It's the water park itself isn't the best, but like one time I stayed in one of the villas because I knew someone who rented out a
Yeah.
villa.
And
Cool as shit.
And it's themed too. That's the
Yeah,
crazy
that's
thing. They
true.
go all out. The wilderness too. Everything's like lodgy and shit. And that's part of the reason I love the wilderness is because it gives you that.
It has a vibe.
It gives us that like cabin feel. And a
Yeah.
lot of people go up north.
They do try and do that.
That's a culture thing over here.
Totally.
Up here.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wherever
that's
you're
all we do.
from, go
Whatever.
east,
Yeah.
and you'll reach us eventually. Go
Yeah,
east,
probably.
northeast, and it's
Yeah.
severe, so they'll get
Eventually. Yeah.
there.
Yeah. Something like that.
So up here in the northeast, I should have said Midwest.
Of the
actually.
Midwest, yeah. The northeast
God
of the
damn it.
Midwest. And it's not even the east because there's Michigan and like
No, we're very far.
we're kind of just the middle.
Yeah, we're
north.
the middle of all of it. But
Yeah, we're just like the north middle.
again, if you go
The middle
northeast,
of the west.
you'll
north,
find us eventually.
West.
But
Yeah.
yeah, a lot of people drink too. Wisconsin.
Oh my God.
Loves
a lot
drinking.
of people drink. You mean everybody drinks a lot?
Yeah. Although I've heard we don't drink as much as Brits or like Spaniards do.
I would say we drink differently.
Yeah, I think
I would say we probably
drink
drink enough as much of them. Yeah, we're a big,
if not more.
we're a big alcohol abuse state here.
Yeah, we definitely abuse it more
we're-
than we just enjoy
We're
it.
we're not exactly the drink so much that you go home like with your pants over your ankles, but we're like
Yeah.
the kind that you drink all day for
True.
no reason.
Well, and our kind of drink is we don't go to the bar and have a beer.
Bizarre.
We go to the liquor store and get a case. you
Yeah,
know?
yeah,
And we drink that shit that night.
yeah, and we also drink beer. Like
We'll get beer. Beer's awesome.
some of it is
Yeah,
Bush
had a-
Light. Ew, bro.
Bush
So
isn't the worst
gross.
one. Dude, we got
which
we got
one's worse?
Blatz. We got hams.
Though? Blatz. No, honestly, I would take
Have
Blatz
you-
or
have
Hams
you ever-
over Bush.
There's another deep cut. Have you ever had the Godzilla beer?
No.
It's not beer. It's tea.
Oh, well, that makes sense.
I think instead of hops, it's tea, but it tastes like beer and tea, but the worst flavors of both.
I mean, yeah, that sounds pretty bad.
Oh my! It was so bad. I can stomach a lot of things. I could not stomach that.
Totally.
But
No, I get you. That makes sense. That sounds pretty bad. But yeah, it's just not really a healthy lifestyle out here all the time. Most of the time, in general,
yeah,
and that's why we
Far
hate
from
it, sort of. And that's
Yeah.
why we made a podcast about escaping it
The basement of it.
the ways that are feasibly possible for two college students.
Yes. Well, and especially like at our age,
Yeah,
because we have.
I mean, I don't know, man. We're old enough to do whatever the hell we want, but we
yeah,
aren't
but not
in
to
college.
sustain it.
Well,
Sustaining
it
it's
depends,
different.
you know. I mean,
It's all situational.
yeah, it totally depends. We'd have to be lucky, probably. Anyways,
distracted. So we were talking about the Bamboo Restaurant in it was Southside, right? Or it was Tosa?
it was kind of
no, Tosa was the
no. Tosa was that.
Yo Mama.
It was like kind of the very west south ish
Yeah,
of Milwaukee.
It was Milwaukee somewhere, south half,
Yeah, southern half,
Western.
pretty west,
quarter, southwestern, quarter.
pretty far from the lake, but yeah, southwestern corner ish, I guess.
Yeah,
I don't know.
downtown. I guess
Sort
there's
of.
a lot
It's
of
kind
downtowns.
of it's kind of just like Milwaukee ish.
But I had the stir fry combo. So the combo, it was like a base stir fry with like broccoli, sprouts, pad thai noodles, and then I chose the combo, which included beef, chicken, pork, shrimp.
It had all that in there. Yeah. Whoa!
But it
I
had,
didn't
like,
even see that.
4 shrimp,
Well, yeah,
a
I
few
mean,
pieces of
of
beef.
course, yeah.
but
But
was
still,
like
that's
the
pretty
chicken
crazy.
was like $13, and the combo was like 16, and I was like, you know what? I could really munch on some pork right now.
facts. Pork
and
goes
some
so
chicken.
hard.
And shrimp.
Sorry to all our Jewish people out here, but pork is so good, man.
So good.
It's so good. It's tough,
Yeah.
but hey, man.
And it had eggs in it, fried eggs, obviously, because the pad thai stir fry type. What did you have?
I don't even remember what it was called, but it was a soup.
Yeah.
It was like a chili soup.
The best way to explain it is chili, but
Yeah, it was like
more of like a cuminy.
Well, it was like a essentially a rice soup.
Mm-hmm.
Probably some kind of oil based soup, and it was good. There was a lot of vegetables,
Very
big on-
brothy.
very brothy, obviously. Yeah,
Which was good.
it was fantastic. That was the point. It was supposed to be.
Definitely
Chicken.
could have sat there and just sipped the
yeah,
broth.
yeah.
That
I was
was-
very tempted. It was just very good.
I got to try it.
Yeah,
Only the broth. We didn't try each other's meals, which
we might do, but it
we
wasn't
wanna
very
do,
easy in
but
that
in this
sort of
context,
circumstance.
it wasn't easy to do.
Yeah,
My stir fry was sweet. It had a sweetness to it. Which
yeah.
is,
I think we should have asked for it
never-
spicy. I didn't even
Yeah,
think about it,
yeah.
but I think they just gave
Or
us.
I mean, sriracha is
spice.
kind of boring, but
Yeah.
Earl, what does that mean?
You can speak, dog. What?
Oh, well, yeah. The reason they gave us not spicy food is because we're all white dudes.
Oh,
and
yeah.
we're dressed like it too.
It was 3 white
You know?
dudes in a Death Leopard shirt.
Yeah.
Some, like
Yeah, we're pretty classically
we
white.
couldn't say the words.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's true. We
Yeah.
struggled.
They're
Yeah.
probably like, we're gonna throw one chili in this and they're gonna explode.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
although
We got to start asking because I'm kind of sick of getting the non spicy food.
we did it at Cafe 94.
Yeah.
yours was
mine was
spicy,
spicy
But
ish.
mine was too thick to really be spicy. It wasn't.
Yeah.
It didn't
I don't know if
fit
it
the
would
vibe
have
of
fit it very well, to be
It
fair.
could
but,
have, but it was good either way. I think.
I mean, mine could have been like twice as spicy and I would have been fine.
Yeah.
There. And
I don't think mine had any spice.
not really.
And I'm okay with spice. I wouldn't say I'm good with it. But I guess if you go to a pub,
There's a
here-
time and the place for
That's
it to
true.
be spicy. And I
And-
think in a lot of occasions, Asian and, Eastern food is supposed to be. And
Well,
I think it
and
works better
even
that
then,
way.
we have our own spicy-esque options. Like wings come spicy, not the same kind of spicy. Because I think the reason white people don't like spice is because wings are made bad. You get a spicy wing, that shit tastes like ass.
Sometimes, yeah.
Like the
Sometimes.
blazing sauce from B-Dubs.
Oh.
That it tastes like barf. To be
Yeah,
honest.
barbecue, Buffalo Wild Wings is not good, man.
But like you have spice in like an Indian dish, and that shit.
Well, because it's meant to
Fucks
be
your
there,
mouth.
man. They know what they're doing with spice, bro.
Because
They've been
it's a
doing it for like
compliment.
100,000
Exactly.
more years than us. You know?
They have wars over those shits.
Yeah,
That
dude.
is true. A lot of
They've
Killing motherfuckers.
for that spice.
killing people.
Yeah, killing people for spice, man. That obviously
Yeah.
they figured
Shit's
out what they
important.
needed it for.
Yeah. And
Because we don't.
honestly,
man.
I'd start a war over some banging spicy food.
Yeah, you know what? I wouldn't start a war over Frank's Red Hot.
No, it's the worst one. Dude.
Gross.
It's the worst
So
one.
gross. And that's how they make most buffalo sauce.
We're-
bro.
Yeah.
It's
Well, I don't
awful.
like buffalo though.
It can be really good, but a lot of times it's not.
It's just it's like overly tangy.
You have
And
to
it's
have
just
have to
not.
have a house chef really that like knows it,
Yeah.
because otherwise it's literally Frank's Red Hot and mayo, and then you're like, this is kind of
Calling out Frank's Red Hot is gonna cause a lot of enemies,
Oh,
bro.
I am
a lot of
standing
ops, dude.
on my fucking chalk.
Sriracha's the
How
best
do you
one.
say that, man?
You're what?
I'm standing strong with my claims here. I'm not.
Standing tall.
Yeah, something like that.
Dying with the ship.
Dying. Yeah, I'm going down with the ship on that one.
Exactly.
I do not like Frank's Red Hot, and you
That
can come for me.
Louisiana.
Oh my god, it's so bad, man. It's just commercial shit. It's like
Yeah,
it's
that-
not
that
good.
is
There's
true.
no heart in it. It's just machines throwing stuff in bottles. It's pointless.
Pete, I put that shit on everything.
That isn't that Frank's Red Hot?
I don't fucking know.
I
love
think
It's Frank's Red Hot. I put that shit on everything. That's what they say. It might be Frank. Frank the Cowboy.
Frank the Cowboy. I don't know. You
Oh my
want to
God,
hand me
look.
the French press?
It's Frank the Cowboy.
What? What are you talking about? What did you point at?
You don't see the cowboy in the horizon right there, dude?
Oh yeah. Okay, I guess.
As we're recording this at 10 o'clock at night.
Yeah, man. He's right there. I see him. I missed them. I'm just blind, man. I think I
yeah.
need glasses, actually.
Yeah. It's funny. I haven't. Fuck you, Siri.
Man, I
Bitches
can't
be
believe
listening to
Siri
you.
be talking like now, like right now, man, as we're
know.
recording a podcast.
Yeah, I know. And it's crazy. I'll say like the weirdest shit, and she'll just be like, "I couldn't find that for you."
Dude, I don't trust having a smartwatch.
It's
I don't
so
like
nice
it.
though.
I don't really see what I'm missing though. Like, what
I
do
think
I really
it's-
need my phone on my wrist? No.
Thing is, that's
Like
not
it's
how
already
I
in
use
my
it.
pocket way too much.
But that's not how I use it. I think it's just more comfortable than a regular watch. Although I've never
Is
really
it?
spent money on a watch.
No,
The only
that
watches I've
can't
had
be
were
true.
like Cascos from Walmart.
Yeah, I don't think that's true. I
But
think you get a nice watch.
Here's the
that-
thing:
it
it's more of
feels
an
natural.
athletic watch, and there are watches that are athletic, but that's more the point of the Apple Watch. Like, if you're really gonna buy an Apple Watch, usually you do it because like you can listen to music on it, and you can go for a run, and it'll track all that shit.
Yeah,
Like,
but
I
my
think that's
phone
the
does
best
that
part of
too. Oh, I just spilled coffee on the
No,
ground.
but it has like the heart rate sensors, the sleep sensors. There's a lot to it.
I don't
That's
believe
actually
that
quite
stuff
interesting.
is super accurate though. Still,
No, but the thing is, there's a basis there, so there's something, you know.
let me real quick
Anyways,
clean that shit up.
I'll in the meantime while he cleans that, I'm gonna talk about the starter that we had or the appetizer. Well, what was it? What was the starter? It was that chicken
Chicken
satay. That was pretty good. It was actually a lot like the masala, the chicken masala that I got from Cafe 94. That it reminded us of it. It wasn't the same, far from the same.
It wasn't the same because it wasn't
It wasn't
as creamy. It wasn't like in a
yeah.
creamy.
but the sauce
base.
kind of was. But the,
The sauce
sauce
that
was
came with it
peanut
was.
buttery, not
Yeah.
not peanut butter. Peanut
Yeah, peanut oils,
flavors,
roasted peanut
shit like that.
stuff. I don't know.
But that was really good.
The chicken itself was spiced.
You know,
It's very similar.
yeah. But that was a pro. I mean, we could have ordered. I mean, crab rangoons can be really good. We had a Thai place that we tried with Nico once. Those were crazy crab rangoons. But it's kind of the
Oh, yeah.
basic one. Same with egg rolls. I mean, fuck, you can get egg rolls at Quick Trip. Fucking love Quick Trip, by the way. But like Quick Trip has egg rolls.
Overrated.
It's an interesting concept.
Yeah, man.
Earl's
About to fight me because I
Earl's
said
ready
Quick
to
Trip's
fight for that
overrated.
shit.
But-
Thing is, a lot of people don't have a place like that,
No, I know. But
and it's perfect for the Midwestern lifestyle.
you know what also exists? Come and Go. It's like the same thing.
What's
and it's
Come and Go?
also named way better.
Where does that originate? Come and Go.
Somewhere in the West, I think. I don't know.
West?
It was all over
Because
Colorado and stuff when I was there.
Bucky's
They've
is,
got sick hats, dude. Like tell
Do
me
they?
you don't want a hat with Come and Go on it.
that is true, but Quick Trip now is it has hats, and Quick Trip also is kind of a funny innuendo.
No.
It can be.
Not
Not as good as Come
it's
and Go.
not even close to as good as Come and Go.
No.
And that's what matters most, I
But
think.
if you really want to stretch it that far, it does have it.
Meh.
But Quick Trip,
Yeah, I
dude,
guess.
the food
I
at Quick
guess.
Trip it fucks.
Yeah, but it's so bad for you. It's so bad.
It's better than McDonald's.
Is it?
Yeah.
Is it actually?
Yeah.
Have you read the nutritional facts?
No,
It's not
dude,
much
have
better.
you eaten the food?
Yeah, I have eaten the food. It's good. And there's not as much salt as McDonald's.
Yeah,
And it's probably a little fresher. It is a little better, but it's not by much.
a bit. I bet it's a bit fresher.
Yeah, but it's not much better.
But here's the thing: it's arguably cheaper than McDonald's at points. Like if you get like a McDonald's meal, that shit's like
know.
$10.
It
You get
is
a
getting
sandwich, you can get
expensive,
like
yeah.
$2. You
Yeah.
get two of those fuckers, not $2, $3 for a sandwich. That shit's a chicken sandwich. You can get a double cheeseburger.
Mm.
Fuck, love me a double cheeseburger.
Yeah.
Actually, the burgers at Quick Trip are okay, but the chicken sandwiches,
Chicken sandwiches are kind of nuts.
good. They're good.
And the breakfast ones, the waffles, those are kind of insane.
I don't like
it's like
that
the
one.
McGriddle's like older cousin.
Yeah, I don't.
It's crazy.
Older, way hot, sweatier,
Yeah.
really bad. for
This is a
dust
hot take.
heroin.
This
yeah,
is a
it
hot
does,
take.
does heroin. It's really bad.
This is a hot take. I fucking hate waffles.
What?
The only ones I like are Eggos. I hate waffles.
What?
It's just like choke on yourself.
That's got to be
breading.
like the worst take I've ever heard out of your mouth, dude.
No, it definitely won't be the worst take. I say, definitely
That's
won't.
so bad, man. How do you not like waffles?
I mean, I shouldn't say I don't like waffles, but I'm never gonna
Bro.
choose waffles for breakfast. Never.
What?
You have pancakes.
I mean, yeah,
Infinitely
pancakes are
better.
good and French toast is good, but
Oh,
there's
I
a
love French
time
toast.
when a waffle with whipped cream and fruit on it doesn't go any harder than
You
that.
ready to hate me more?
Mm.
When I make French toast, I do not put cinnamon. I do not put syrup on it. I fry it in butter, and I make it like savory salty.
Wait, what? Wait, do
Yeah.
you use
seriously?
egg at all?
Yeah, I use egg.
Okay,
Oh yeah,
I was
I
about
use
to
egg.
say, I was like, butter? That's buttered toast, bro.
It can't be French toast. No, it can't be
That's
French toast
buttered
without the egg.
toast.
But here's,
okay,
I put salt and
French
pepper on
toast
it.
when you like put butter in the pan and then you toast.
That's just
toast?
toast.
Yeah,
It's just toast. No. Like I don't make it sweet, which a lot of people flame me for.
That's interesting, but I can see it. I'm interested in your no use of vanilla or cinnamon, though.
Well,
I would get into vanilla extract, even if you're not going to use.
I don't like sweet. I'm a savory
It's
person.
vanilla extract itself usually isn't that sweet, and you only use tiny little bits.
Okay, sure.
I think you should try it.
My
I
brain
mean,
is working overtime right now, trying to think of what the fuck vanilla extract is without being sweet.
It's like the vanilla bean, like
the
it's
flavor?
the actual.
Just the flavor.
It's kind of like the aromatic in sense.
Yeah.
It's not really like the vanilla. Like it's not like a vanilla sweetener. It's just vanilla extract. Like it's the extract of the plant, and it's like an aromatic
like
more
salt,
so
salt
than a
and pepper
flavor.
is all I put on it. Pepper?
Pepper? Wait,
Yeah.
hold on. What?
Like-
on bread?
Like salt and pepper.
Dude.
Yeah,
How do you?
it's good.
What does
It's
that
good.
taste like?
It's just like eggy bread. It's all it
That's
is.
insane, bro.
Bragg. Which is just French toast
Bragg.
without the cinnamon. Same shit, dude.
All right, Bragg.
See, I told you.
Hold on, I gotta change his contact name.
Oh, that's so
Somebody
perfect.
remind me after this. I gotta change your contact name to Bragg.
Oh, will do. That is hilarious. I'll have to make it for you sometime because I think you'd be
I'll
surprised.
try it. I'll try it.
It's
Of course.
It's far from like a fancy meal.
Yeah.
Like an actual like in-depth meal.
No, really.
Obviously.
Are you
but
sure?
I'm not gonna.
I was hoping. I was
I'm
hoping the
not
next
gonna
French
praise
restaurant
it.
I go into, I could get that on the dessert menu.
Well, again, I'm not praising it, but it's something that I prefer over like syrup and shit. Syrup?
I don't know, man. If you make
Syrup?
a good French toast, you don't need syrup.
Yeah, that is true, but I don't know. I just like savory foods more than sweet,
I mean,
I think I
that's
have a
your
savory
prerogative,
tooth.
bro. I can't tell you not to. I
Exactly.
don't mind it.
which is where
It's
the
not the
break
worst
comes
take in the
from.
world. It's
Moving
pretty
on.
bad.
Moving
but
on.
it's-
I don't deserve this anymore.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
I deserve
That was
the
tough.
contact thing, but I don't deserve the other thing. So we'll move on to Yo Mama, the frozen yogurt.
Yeah, good idea.
We decided to what we were looking at some other place. What was the other place we were looking at? Which also we struck out on.
Was it El de?
It was like the pasteria
Pas-
thing.
Pasteria.
It was a
Cafe.
really
It was
fancy Italian restaurant.
Crazy. Yeah,
And
I thought it
walked
was
by
a dessert
fucking-
place. No.
Yeah, marble
Nah.
quartz tops. Like what the fuck?
Outside, like dude.
Outside, out fucking side in Wisconsin.
Yeah, I've never seen that
Cali-
before out here.
California because like they have
would-
nice weather, but
Yeah,
like
I'd put that out there.
shit snows, you're fucked.
Yeah,
Like that marble's
like they've
probably
they
gone.
probably have to move that.
Exactly, and that can't be light either. Like
No,
it was.
it's
thick
not.
marble.
That was like an inch and a half to 2 inch marble tables.
Literally, this one dude was
Like
in a fucking
crazy.
suit
Yeah.
because it was part of the sidewalk too. So like walking down,
Mm-hmm.
we just walked past
Insanity.
it.
I don't know if I've ever
And
seen something more
it-
posh.
It looked like we would have spent a good $80 just on dessert, which
Yeah.
is the only reason we were there because we ate at the Bamboo restaurant.
Yeah.
So, was it the Bamboo restaurant or was it?
Yeah.
I thought it was.
Earl
Bamboo
says it was
something.
Bamboo Restaurant. I kind of remembered it being like Bamboo. What was it?
Well, I'm gonna look
I don't know. Yeah, you might as well look it up. We'll figure it out.
Bamboo
but,
restaurant.
Okay, Bamboo Restaurant.
I thought it was like
Yeah, no, but that cafe was crazy. I mean, that whole area was kind of insane.
Downtown Wauwatosa.
I guess I've never really been there, which is weird because I used to live there
we
when
were
I was.
literally there like what a month ago.
I know. We were
eat
almost there.
The Upa Yard food.
We just kind of missed that by like a block and a half.
Yeah.
Like we were just on the outskirts.
Well, we're on the other side.
Yeah.
But lively little town. I wouldn't even say
very
town. It was a
busy.
city. It was a city.
It was pretty much. It was close. It
Yeah.
was pretty close. It was urban
A lot of
suburbia.
people there. A few pubs. That fancy restaurant. We went to this.
There was a few fancy restaurants.
Yeah,
Quite a
that's
few
true.
actually. Like even the dessert plates
The
were
Ruby
crazy.
Tap looked pretty nice.
The Ruby Tap. Yeah,
Yeah.
that looks really awesome.
Wine. It's like a wine bar.
Wine bar with
Wine
wine
on
machines. Tasting. It's good stuff.
But we ended up going to Yo Mama, which was like up the street. We were just
Literally
kind of wandering.
like a frozen yogurt place.
Yeah, and we were like, you know what? Fuck it.
Yeah, we managed to walk into a chocolate shop that was closed.
Yeah. Well, I look at the sign and I'm like, 7 p.m. And I
didn't
have
even
like
bother
the
checking
military
time.
time on my watch, so it took me a good 5 minutes to realize that like we were not there while it was open.
Yeah,
I
the guy
feel
gave
bad.
us a weird look too when we walked in. I was like, oh, that's weird.
You think?
Didn't say
Well, I
anything
guess
to
he
us.
probably couldn't have locked the door if the other guy walked in.
Yeah, exactly. No, the other guy was still
So-
there, so he was probably just dealing with him forever and couldn't close the shop.
And you know
And then
he
we
probably
walked
is
in,
not
and
going
then
to
he
tell
was
us to just
probably
leave,
no, he wouldn't because
which
you
is
don't.
messed up.
Yeah.
But
Well, you
yeah, we
don't.
left. We left.
But
we were
yeah, we just
respectful.
left anyway because we're like, oh,
We might
Not
be
open.
back. We'll be back in Tulsa.
I think so.
I
I
think
think so.
that Ruby Tap place is one of
yeah,
the
I do want to try that chocolate shop. It
places
was really
we'll
cool.
try. But Yo Mama frozen.
Frozen yogurt. It was frozen
I
yogurt.
had
And, you know,
New York cheesecake, graham cracker,
yeah,
raspberries. I love cheesecake. Shit's tasty.
cheesecake's super good. I'm a big fan.
What was your flavor again?
I had Dutch chocolate topped with New York cheesecake.
What's Dutch chocolate? I don't
Just Dutch chocolate.
Is there a
assume.
difference?
Chocolate from Dutch,
Oh,
the Netherlands.
Netherlands. Is it Netherlands? Okay.
Yeah, it's the Netherlands.
We're looking at Earl for a lot of information here because we need it.
Earl knows things that we don't.
Earl knows all.
Knows things that you don't.
Earl is nodding suspiciously behind the camera. So who knows? You might have an Earl behind you right now.
That's a good point. You should probably check.
All right, back. I think, yeah. I mean, Yo Mama was pretty good. Second time I've ever had.
Yeah, I've never
frozen
really
yogurt.
had frozen yogurt either.
My hometown had one for all of about 6 months, and then it closed.
That's
it
funny.
was like a pizza ranch too.
What?
You can get custom pizzas, and they had a frozen yogurt bar.
That's kind of nuts. And that closed.
It was
that didn't go off.
interesting,
Oh, that sounds
Yeah,
pretty
right?
cool.
but it was
But then
it
again,
was
we're in
called like the
Wisconsin.
Penguins place too. It had an odd name. Frozen
Weird.
yogurt and with penguins.
Well,
I don't.
I don't know. I guess.
Were they milking the penguins?
What-
Holy fuck! Were they
What do
milking the
penguins have to do
penguins?
with pizza?
I don't know. Maybe it's because it's like frozen.
I could get frozen.
Yogurt.
I could get frozen yogurt penguins, I guess. But like
They were milking the
pizza
penguins.
and frozen yogurt and penguins doesn't really make sense to me. I'm a little
Penguin
confused.
udders.
Do they have penguins in Italy? Or
I don't
No.
think so. I don't think they have.
short answer, no.
Well, who do you think drives the boats, dude? You think that oar is what's really pushing the boats?
True.
It's the
Good
fucking
point.
penguins,
It's
man.
the penguins, yeah.
It's the fucking penguins.
They have penguins in the Mediterranean, don't they? Yeah.
Yeah.
They have to then. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
But fuck.
Yeah, no.
Yeah. Frozen
I-
yogurt. For second time I ever had it. Basically,
Yeah.
just an ice cream.
Mm-hmm.
Healthier.
Yeah.
Healthier than custard.
Apparently,
That shit's fucking syrup.
that's so bad for you. It's
Thick cream.
so good though.
Yeah, custard's good.
So good.
People got Culvers. There's a lot of Culvers down south now. I
Oh
don't
yeah,
think it's
I
hit
know.
west yet.
Dude, no, it is. I had
Is it?
Culver's in Colorado, which was the
Really?
saddest thing I've ever done in my life. I was like, I drove
Yeah.
15 hours to Colorado to eat Culver's.
Yeah.
Excuse me?
Well, what'd you eat at Culvers? Like actual food?
Like literally, I got chicken tenders. Dude,
Sucks.
yeah, we went to Culver's to eat food,
Fucking
and we
cool,
drove
man.
15 minutes,
What an asshole.
15 hours. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's just
pretty much.
Culver's.
It's a fast food restaurant.
That's
It's all
wh-
going to be the same.
I ate out twice.
There's no way the ice cream can be the same.
No, it's
It was.
custard.
It was
it's
the
same
same
thing.
Okay.
They
It was the same
It's the same
flavors.
shit.
It tasted the same. It was just Culver's, dude.
I've had it in South Carolina, North Carolina before.
It's just Culver's, bro. It's fast food. It
Yeah.
doesn't change. I don't know.
you ever met Craig Culver?
No,
Oh,
I don't think so.
And
Earl's going on a tangent.
he goes to
Yeah.
Culver's in my hometown a lot.
Really?
Interesting.
Wow.
Wow.
That is
What's his name? Gerald Culver?
Craig Culver.
Craig Culver.
Craig
Oh my
Culver.
fucking God.
That's
hilarious.
a crazy name.
Of course it's Craig.
That's pretty insane.
If your name's Craig, you're either like a 0 out of 10 human being or a 10 out of 10. And I would say Craig Culver is probably a 10 out
10
of 10.
out of 10. Yeah, I mean, come on,
Behind the line if they need help.
dude.
Of course he does.
What a man, honestly.
Exactly like
Craig Culver
Greg
helping out
Marcus.
his businessman.
Fuck.
That's
Greg
the
Marcus.
energy.
And actually,
That's
you
the
know what?
vibes of Culver though. Culver's is pretty cool.
That is
One of my
true.
friends actually works there, and he's been working there forever. He's pretty close to having his own franchise.
Really?
Yeah, he's like 2 years from having a franchise. He's my age. Like that's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. But anyways, I was gonna say this earlier. The food at Culver's not very good. I think the fish fry
What?
is interesting.
The
The food is
dude,
not
why are
good.
you getting fish at a fast food place?
Well, 'cause
That's like
it's
the
Wisconsin.
number one
It's
no-no.
fish fry.
Dude. Okay.
fish fry.
Number one, I don't understand why fish fries are so big here. Where do they get the fish?
No, it's not
What
about
kind
that.
of cod
It's
are you catching
no,
in
it's
Lake Michigan, bro?
No, it's not about that. It's the
it's
cultural
not
reason.
fresh, man. It's
It's
so
not.
weird.
No, it's
So
the
weird.
reason they do fish is because of Lent. You
What
can't
the
eat
hell
meat
is
on
that?
Friday. You can't eat meat on Fridays. It's part of like Catholicism or
That's
Christianity.
so lame.
Matt
Sorry, but it is. It's kind of lame.
Matt is not
Who
a
cares?
follower.
No,
if you get what I
not at
mean.
all.
He's not part of the fellowship.
But I tell you what, that's pretty dumb. To be like, oh hey, let's
It's-
just eat fish on Fridays.
It's like
because-
fasting. It's like giving that up.
Oh
for
yeah,
God,
because
for
fish fries
spirituality.
is fasting in this
That's true.
this state.
Well, you're not
yeah,
supposed
we,
to eat meat.
Drink with your buddies at the lake.
Yeah, let's
It low-key
all
was.
go to the nearest bar and get like 4
It was way
fish
before that.
fillets fried in oil and French fries.
Wait,
oh,
no.
this is a fantastic.
Isn't there a conspiracy
fast.
behind this? I swear to God, there is. Wasn't it done because I don't want to say the Pope. I like to blame shit on the Pope, but someone
might as
chose
well.
that because the fishermen were doing bad in like the Middle East, because fishing was popular there, and I think the fishermen, like what do you say, economy wasn't
Okay.
doing well, so they decided to get rid of meat on Fridays, so people had to buy fish.
Hey man, I'm gonna tell you this right now. That sounds way more logical than Lent.
Well, but they made Lent because of that.
That
though.
sounds like way more
So
possible.
people
well, yeah,
do
exactly.
French fries
No.
here in Wisconsin
Duh.
because that was so long ago. People do in Wisconsin here now.
Yeah,
Part of because it's part of the culture.
because
but
all we have
also
is God
the
here
reason
because
it's there is
everybody's so
because of God,
depressed
yeah.
and nobody knows how to talk to each other. It's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
No, but yeah, that is pretty wild. And well, I'm just not surprised that it's a business thing. I mean, also still, why do we have fish fries here? Like, why do we do that? We don't have fish.
Because they're tasty.
Like we have bluegill,
Fishy
we have
rivers?
perch.
we got
but-
we got a lot
yeah,
of lakes.
but most fish
We got a
fries
lot
are
of
cod.
lakes.
Where the hell is that coming from? Occasionally,
Like,
but
perch-
most
no,
of them are cod.
perch and shit is
Possibly.
is like caught here.
No, I know, but I swear to God, most fish fries have cod.
Yeah,
That's true, I guess. However,
but that's just like the northern lakes have cod and shit.
yeah. Do they?
I think so.
I don't believe
Not
so.
like a lot.
I believe cod's a saltwater fish.
I don't think. I thought it was freshwater.
Is it? Man, maybe I'm stupid as shit. Yeah, exactly.
Ooh, yeah,
North
so-
Atlantic cod. Yeah, oceans are not.
Yeah, it's a
close
freshwater
to here.
ocean.
That's true, actually.
I'm gonna look it up just to make sure.
Make sure to get all of your geography facts solely and only from this podcast because,
We're the only ones that know.
yeah, 100%.
No one else does.
Nobody else knows anything about geography. All the theories and all of the science that you've read before are all fake and written by posers who believe that the world is round.
Holy shit! So there is only one species of freshwater cod, but it is one of the biggest, and they have been known to reach sizes of 200 pounds.
That's insane. And
Holy
also
fuck.
not what you're getting at Culver's.
No, no, but most of them are saltwater. So
Yeah,
the ones we eat
exactly.
Are probably saltwater.
So why are we eating that as
Culture.
a thing? It's so weird. I don't get it. We do stupid things in the Midwest, man.
It's perky for Culver's. Anyways, the
Super
food's
weird.
ass.
Super.
Food at Culver's is ass.
The buffalo chicken
custard's
tenders
really
are
good.
so good.
They have buffalo
Chicken.
tenders?
Yeah. Blow your mind, bro.
I fucked with the chili actually. I had the chili a lot.
Yeah.
I'm also a
We do make-
glizzy.
we-
I'm a
we do
glizzy
make good
gobbler,
chili out here.
if you get what I mean. I love hot dogs,
I hate hot dogs.
and I
Hot
used to
dogs are
get
so
the
bad.
the hot dogs,
They're
but
so
they don't
bad.
do them anymore.
They've never had.
They had
Yes, they
hot
did.
dogs at Culver's?
Yeah, they had. What?
I don't believe
You never had
so.
a hot dog at Culver's?
No.
Motherfucker, who gets hot dogs?
Who eats hot dogs?
Like
They're
10-year-old
gross,
me.
man.
Especially at Culver's.
Dude,
Hot
A
dogs are
10
happens when you're
10-year-old
kids, you
me.
have to pay the electric
10-year-old
bill.
me.
yeah, dude.
10-year-old me.
Dude, have you ever looked at a hot dog? Why would you want to eat that?
Because it's tasty.
No, it's not.
It's just kind of salty. It's good.
Yeah, that's all it is.
Fucker eats bread.
Back to the
You really
bread,
be eating
dude.
bread on hot dog.
Anyways,
Hot dog on bread.
I don't like Culver's that much, but I respect
Which
the
is
custard.
fair enough, but I mean, yeah, the custard's. I mean, how could you not like it? It's just like the most fattening,
Dry-ass burgers.
sweet thing ever.
Driest burgers I've ever had.
Oh, I've had
Dry
one.
burgers.
I've only ever had one Butterburger from Culver's. I thought it was, it was
They're not good.
not good. No, I mean it's fast food, bro. What do you expect?
That is true.
Which is why we don't go to those places for these episodes. We go to the Bamboo Restaurant, and it was
I'd be
good.
down to go to Quick Trip though, because that'd be a hilarious episode.
We can do that as a special episode.
Yeah, that'd be a hilarious episode.
That would be fire. And we could do a mukbang too. We just eat Quick Trip in front of everybody and be
true.
like, "Ha,
We'll
you don't
eat,
get any."
we'll eat shit like the tailgater pizza. Have you ever
I've
had that?
never heard of that in my
It's
life.
the tailgater pizza is just a sausage cheese pizza, and
Oh.
then it also has chunks of cheese curd just put on top of it. So it's just like you'll get mouthfuls
Vile,
of cheese.
bro. That is
So
disgusting.
fuck- they're not breaded cheese curds; they're just curd.
That's insanity, bro.
Just the good old cheese.
I can't
no
believe
curd.
that. Still,
Anyways, next up on our list is Midwestern moments.
Midwestern moments. Yeah.
So-
So this section, what do we got? What's
So-
this section about?
Basically, we just talk about the most Midwestern shit we saw this week.
Mm-hmm.
And today,
You got one lined up?
I think the easy one is Menards. Because Menards is
was
a Wisconsin.
wild.
Yeah. The
Menards was crazy.
the escalator ramps.
Oh my
the,
god.
The elevator. They had a fucking elevator
Yeah,
in like a hardware store. They had 2 elevators.
they had 2 elevators.
Holy fuck! Which
in a
makes sense because
garden.
if you have like lumber, well, I guess
It's like
I don't
a
think the
Home
lumber is going
Depot
anywhere.
/ flower emporium. That's
Well, they had
basically
food?
what Menards is. Oh yeah, I guess they also have like a mini grocery store in
Yep.
there. It's insanity.
It's
And
like
you get
hardware
11% rebate, which I'm gonna need to do because I
Love.
bought 3 light bulbs that don't work in my lights. So
Yeah. Anyways, we go up the escalator, and who else is sitting there other than a man playing the piano?
yeah, just chilling.
In the middle of a hardware store.
Yeah, just
This is
it's like by the lights
we have light bulbs,
and the electricity
doors, piano. Man.
It's
like
crazy.
fucking nuts. And he was killing it. What
was
song
good.
was he playing?
He played a Taylor Swift song while we were going down the escalator.
He was singing it.
I was
jamming
singing
to
it
it.
on the way down. It was cool. But yeah, no, that was pretty crazy. I also dropped a light bulb. That was funny.
Well, fucking Butterfingers, first of all.
I have butterfingers when it comes to holding things when I'm around people. It's
Well,
only when
and-
I'm around people. For some
Well,
reason,
that
I
and
just,
you're usually
actually that's
high.
not true. That's not true. I wasn't though.
I thought you hit the pen by
No,
then.
no, I
Oh.
was stone cold sober and I dropped the light
You just
bulb and it
drunk that shit.
shattered in its case. So then I don't know. What did you do with that light bulb?
I gave it to a dude.
Oh,
Corporate America
Mr.
gives it
Corporate.
to him.
I didn't want to
Mr.
just
Corporate
leave
America
it.
went to a Menards employee, was like, "Here, I broke your light bulb. Here, have it, so you can throw it in the garbage."
They're not gonna do that.
No. Yeah, man.
Fuck them.
What are you gonna do about that?
I'm just gonna say no.
You know what? Yeah, the same thing is also just leaving it there.
But here's the thing. At least when I give it to him, he's just gonna put it in a bin and be like, "Hey, take this off."
Creating extra work for him.
No,
Yeah, man.
because he has to do it anyway.
No, maybe he doesn't.
Yeah, maybe
No,
somebody
he's-
else does.
But he's
Whoever finds it would have.
Maybe the light
Maybe
bulb
nobody
elves-
would have ever found it.
The light bulb elves.
Light bulb
Maybe
elves.
that's what the piano man eats.
whatever.
Piano
I
Man
was
eats
a
the light
good human
bulb
being
elves.
and I gave it to a worker for breaking it.
I know. I know. Yeah, I know.
So yeah, a pianist.
Pianist.
In the local Menards. That
Yeah,
was
that was
fucking
crazy.
nuts. That and they had like plaster lions.
Yeah,
And the
for
three
$400.
Maids. They weren't the wise men, but they were fucking 3 of the Is it Virgin Mary that has like the cloak or whatever? I think it was the Virgin Mary.
You're asking the wrong guy. Man.
Yeah. They had other plaster ones. Shut up, Earl. Fuck
I
you.
missed that. I missed whatever you're talking. I don't even
But
remember
there was
seeing that.
there was a stone
I don't.
path. Well, there was the stone path with the grass just there.
Oh yeah.
And then
Just
I
grass.
also I always love sitting in the tents area. They just have a bunch of tents set up.
They had a gallon of mayonnaise. That was
Oh,
cool.
they had the gallon of mayonnaise. They had
a
IHOP
gallon.
cereal.
IHOP cereal.
What was the other thing we found?
There's so many things on that rack. So many foods I've never seen before.
There was another really
It was
funny
insane. It was
one. There
crazy.
was the almond bark.
Almond bark, which was weird because it didn't
Scary
look like it
looking.
had almonds in it, and
No,
it didn't
it
really
was-
look like bark because
it
it wasn't
looked like
any
white
toffee in
chocolate.
It was just
It looked
well, I
like
guess maybe it
thick-ass
was in the
white
middle,
chocolate.
but it was like just bar of white chocolate.
But
I guess the almonds would be in the middle too, but
yeah,
weird. Nerds,
the nerds
drink
flavor,
flavoring.
like Propel
Literally,
packets,
yeah, like powder
Crystal Light,
nerds.
whatever.
What does that mean?
You pour Nerds flavor in your water.
What does that mean?
It
I
tastes.
don't know. It's like super sweet and tart.
I wonder if people
One of them
ever
was
like.
grape.
Do you think
Strawberry.
people put water and nerds into a blender and blend that shit and then they were
Somebody
like,
has.
let's make a powder out of it?
Somebody has, obviously.
Right?
I
They
mean,
had to have.
somebody came up with it.
Have you ever heard of Skittles vodka?
Skittles. Oh yeah, no, actually that stuff
Yeah.
can be pretty good if
Well,
you
there was
infuse.
there's the cotton candy Starburst. I forgot about that one.
Oh yeah,
right.
Starburst cotton candy. That was weird.
It,
I don't
it
know
was
why
it
you
was the
want that.
favoreds. I'm
I
a
don't know what that.
Starburst lover.
I
Slut for Starburst.
Eh.
The favoreds is just like a bunch of cherry flavors, like strawberry and shit.
the pink one. That's the
Yes.
one everybody likes. Right?
No,
Oh,
I like the fruit punch flavor.
Which one? That's
It's
red,
the dark,
I assume?
dark red.
Dark
Cherry
red.
is the one you're thinking.
Cherry. What's the one that everybody likes? I swear it's pink. Everybody's like,
think it's
I only
pink.
want the pink ones.
Yes, yeah.
That's what I hear people say.
Yeah, a
all
lot of
the time.
people hate the orange ones, which is
Yeah.
surprising.
Orange and
Well, the
yellow are
yellow's
hated on.
always shit
yellows.
on.
Yellows. Eh. I think I like
lemon's
yellow.
a good flavor.
I'm a
cake.
pretty big fan of.
Unless you're
yellow,
talking cookies. I hate
guess.
lemon cookies.
What?
Not all that, dude.
Oh my god, dude!
Coming,
go back to
coming from
Wyoming,
coming
man.
from a fat guy.
Go back to Wyoming, man. What?
Wait, is
You
this
don't-
Wyoming?
Is this Wyoming? Okay.
Guy,
So,
you're the
My story for the most Midwest thing I've seen this week was something that happened at work. There's this guy that comes in. He's kind of a regular. He's chill. He's pretty cool. He's a nice guy. He's kind of old, but I don't actually know how old he is. It's kind of hard to tell. He looks super old, but that's because he smokes so many cigarettes, like so many.
don't smoke, kids.
No, it's not good for you, obviously. By the way, this guy
Don't vape either.
is. Yeah, I don't know what really, but he interestingly enough, he okay, so he always comes in, he gets like a coffee and a water, and you can't fill it too high cuz his hands like shake like crazy, like he literally can't hold anything properly. So
I think I should know.
it's
what
pretty
that
bad. He's
Parkinson's.
just old. I don't think it's Parkinson's. I think he's literally just
is.
old.
No, it's Parkinson's. Well, it's commonly a symptom of Parkinson's,
Perhaps.
but it's like hand tremors.
Yeah.
Well, it happens to a lot of people when they're really old. Well, again, I don't know how old this guy is.
I don't know either. It's really hard to tell because he smokes so many cigarettes. Like the funny thing
How does
about
that change
that,
his age, though.
because I can't tell how old he is because I can't tell how old he looks. He looks like so old, man. It's crazy. Like his skin is like falling off. It's insane. It's scary, honestly.
Cigarettes and tobacco, kids.
Yeah, man. It's dangerous. It's not good for you. But but you know, drunk darts don't count. Just want to throw that out there.
They do not.
However, no, this
Ronald Reagan.
yeah.
Fucking love that guy.
This guy throws. He comes in and he'll get his coffee and stuff, and then he'll go outside and he'll hang out and he'll smoke, you know, what looks like a couple
few packs.
cigarettes.
Yeah.
Like
Few packs of
literally,
cigarettes.
you see him like you maybe see him take like one drag out of a cigarette, and then he comes back inside with this like cup half full of water and like 10 cigarettes, and you're like, you were gone for like 10 minutes. How did you smoke that many cigarettes? I don't
Man's a
understand
machine.
how he does that. It's insane. I think he literally pulls it once each cigarette and just drops it in the cup.
Are
It's
they, like-
crazy.
Do you see any of the white of the cigarette?
No, it's like he drains that.
Holy
stuff. It's
shit.
insane. I don't know how you smoke cigarettes that fast. I feel like, I mean, God, he used to be a trucker, to be
Fast?
fair. So like, it kind of makes sense.
Probably all he did.
Yeah, just drag cigarettes all day. But
Now we got podcasts.
yeah. However, the funny thing about him coming in and ordering his coffee and hanging out and smoking a ton of cigarettes is that he always walks to my work. He always walks like a mile, and it's obviously not slow going. He usually gets a ride back, but like he'll walk like the mile to get there. I assume it probably takes him like an hour 20.
He's
like
committed right there.
it's crazy. But the thing is, it's always funny because he'll always mention it, and he'll be like, "Yeah, I walked in here today. I walked to here today because you got to stay healthy. You got to care about your health." And then this guy goes outside and smokes 10 cigarettes in the fastest amount of time I've ever seen in my life.
Done.
Like I genuinely don't know how he smokes that many cigarettes that fast, but he does. And then he's like, "Yeah, man, just got to care about your health. I'm always thinking about how healthy I am when I walk here." You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, "Oh yeah, man, totally."
Earl's reminiscing on the good old days.
Yeah, I'm definitely
4 packs a day.
yeah. Five packs.
5 packs a day.
5 packs a day. 100 ciggies.
Is it 20 per pack? I thought it was 10.
Yeah, it's 20 usually.
5. Oh wow, holy shit.
Yeah.
So I have another. It's kind of Midwestern. I was in Vegas this past week. Very exciting. And in Vegas, they had the Miss America pageant going on. There are a lot of them, a lot of Miss Americas. And being from Wisconsin, I said to my family, if we find Miss America, or Miss Wisconsin, we should get a picture with Miss Wisconsin.
Yeah.
And we ended up finding her. Funny enough,
That's crazy.
we did see a good 30 contestants from all of the different
That's a
states
lot.
and shit.
That's like most of them.
Yeah, and come to think of it, or the news or whatever, a day later after we got this picture with her, my brother looks at the news of it, and she had won Miss America, and I believe that's true still. I don't think I hope he didn't lie because that'd be fucked up.
That would be pretty funny if you're
But
talking about it now.
and he also said that she won last year, so I got a picture with the 2-time Miss America winner,
That's pretty nuts.
which is really cool.
That's pretty fire. Yeah.
I guess they're supposed to be one of the most beauteous people in.
I don't
the
really
United
know.
States.
That's the funniest way to say that.
I kind of
I
followed
don't
on
really
my words.
know what a beauty pageant
Most
is.
beautiful person.
I don't really know what that is. I think there's
There's different
parts to it,
types.
like
There's dance
competitions,
pageants and shit.
dance pageants. That's
Yes.
something I've never heard
Yes.
of. But I mean, I guess that would make sense. Isn't there? Don't they have to give a pitch on something for society or something
Yep.
like that? Isn't that part of it?
It's kinda fake, but
that
yeah.
always kind of makes it really weird for me. I'm like, what do you mean, man? Why? Who cares?
homelessness.
Who cares? What? Why are you judging them based on that?
Exactly.
Who? What?
They're basically politicians. Aren't
I know. What?
They just
Since
do hot
when-
takes.
Since
and
when did this become politics? I thought this was just
that's fucking crazy.
people looking pretty. I don't know.
Yeah.
It doesn't make.
But
any
I think
sense.
at the end of the day, it does matter on looks.
I would think so. I think that's kind of hopefully what they're
Also,
mostly judging it on.
I also got a picture with Miss New Mexico. If you're out there, please give me a call. You're gorgeous. They're all gorgeous, but Miss New Mexico, I love you. All right, so
Fair enough.
our last segment
Fair
tonight
enough. Last segment.
is going to be a draft.
A draft.
We can
For
argue a little bit. It'll be a lot of fun, a lot of bickering.
board games. Board games.
Do you want to
That's
do
the
board
topic.
games? I thought of cereal, but you have to try some more.
I have
So
a
do
very
I.
sad upbringing of my mom being a health freak, and I didn't get to eat many cereals.
Probably not a bad thing.
I have had a lot of Cheerios and Honey Bunches of Oats, and
My brother
That's
loved
pretty much
Cheerios
it.
so much
Rice
that my
Krispies,
parents would buy boxes
Kicks.
at a time.
regular
Cheerios, not Honey Nut.
Cheerios.
Regular
Cheerios are so good,
Cheerios.
man. They don't miss. They don't.
No, never miss.
I've never had a flavor of Cheerio and been like, that's not very good.
So since we're doing
Just doesn't
board
happen.
games, usually one person comes up with the draft, how I played or whatever, and one person is the other person starts. So if I came up with the subject of it, you would start. But
Yeah.
I'll just let you start,
Uh-huh.
and we'll have Earl choose whichever one he likes more, because Earl is God here.
Yes. But yeah.
Board games.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll let you draft first. We're gonna go to
Draft first.
5. We're gonna go back and forth, and then Earl, our producer, is going to decide
Who
on-
wins?
Yeah, who has the better draft?
Mm.
So
Board games. I
board
think
games.
that's tough. I think I'm gonna start with Candyland though.
Candyland's a good pick. Give me Monopoly. That hurts you. I know you
That's
like
a
Monopoly.
strong pick. I am a big fan of Monopoly. I think, dude, you know what else is good? Shoots and Ladders. Classic.
Are you taking Shoots and Ladders?
I'm taking Shoots and Ladders. It's so good, man. It's perfect. It's got just amount of risk, like random
Give
elements.
me
So
Scrabble.
good. Scrabble. That's fire.
Yes,
That's fire. Oh, good take.
I know. I'm ruthless. Also, you doing shit for like the past 10 minutes. I've been theorizing.
Oh yeah, I haven't thought
You're
about this
fucked.
at all.
You're
I
fucked.
literally haven't thought about this at all. I'm like struggling already. I'm like, I know like 3 more board games. Clue. I'll take Clue.
Ooh, Clue's a good one.
I have not played much Clue, but I played it a
Yeah.
little bit recently. Super good game. Super good game.
I'm going to take. Oh fuck. Give me. It is tough because I'm kind of forgetting all the ones we had beforehand.
It's tough to do it on the top of your head.
Give me Sorry. I like Sorry.
I've never been the biggest fan of Sorry. Although, I get it. It's not the worst thing in the world. I think I've probably played worse games. I'm trying to think. What else is there?
Not a lot.
I know I'm struggling for like good board games. I just keep thinking of card games.
Yeah. Well, because it's a thing up here.
Yeah.
We play a lot of
We're
cards.
a big card
Yeah.
county.
Not county. It's a
no, I
German
know.
thing.
Yeah, I know. It's funny.
A lot of krauts up here, if you didn't know.
Yeah.
Although
I'm German.
I'm a kraut.
Yeah.
So
I'm German.
I'm not one to speak, but
It's funny. It's good. It's great. We're all subtly
suddenly what?
I don't know.
I totally made you
Just like
miss your train of
boring.
thought. Board games. Board games.
Board games. Cards. Let's go to the pub.
I think there's one board game
You ever had
that I'm on
halibut?
the fence about. Come on, dude. Choose the next one.
I'm out of board games. How many more do I have to do? 2 more. Oh,
3.
3 more?
No, you went first. What
Yeah.
What do you have?
I
What
have
do you have so far?
I have
Candyland,
Candyland,
Shoots and Ladders,
and Clue.
Clue. So this is your 4th.
Yeah, and I don't know what else there is. I'm out of games.
Really?
Like, I can't think of any.
I'll give you a toss. I'll give you one. Take Uno.
That's not a board game.
I wouldn't consider it a card game though.
It is a card game. It's 100%
Is it?
card. It's literally only
But
cards.
like it's more than
what
just
do you
a card
mean?
game.
It's
isn't it?
not more than a card game. That's
But,
how a
like,
card
there's-
game works.
Whatever.
You're like telling me that's
Here,
like
take Sequence.
I don't even know what that is.
I don't either, but I know it's a game.
Hey, fair enough.
I'm gonna take. Fuck, what was I gonna take? I was thinking about Uno, but obviously, I guess that's
That's
not on the
a
table.
terrible idea.
Give me Trouble.
Oh, dude, I'm so dumb. I'm taking Life.
Ooh, Life's a good one, and I think this is a home run pick.
Hmm.
And Earl's gonna. I think Earl will really like this one. Give me Risk. He's indifferent
Earl's
about it.
Earl's into that.
I
think.
have a friend of mine.
I've never really played Risk.
Yeah, I have a friend of mine that his family fucking loves it. They'll play it for hours.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I thought I'd never really tried. I think I had it in like my social studies room in like
Yeah.
7th grade.
Yeah.
And I think we broke it out once when we were doing something. I think we were doing a project and we were like, no, you know what it was? It was game design, film and game design. I had a film and game design class, and I was doing something on Risk. I think we created a new game on the Risk board or something like that.
Makes sense.
Yeah, I don't know.
What is Life? I don't know. I don't think I've ever played
It's
that one.
literally like life. Like you roll a dice, you move spaces, and then you do things in like the progression of life. Like you go to college and you get a job. Maybe you
We could
get a
have
house,
chosen like a
have a
trivia
kid.
one. Family Feud has one,
Really?
but those are more nichey, I guess.
Yeah, I don't know.
But
I don't know. I feel like there's way more card games that I'm just blanking on.
There was one
Or
that we
cards.
missed that I thought
board
of and I
games.
forgot it.
Like
Fuck.
Well, Earl, who do you think won? Who do you think has the better list?
Checkers, it's like chess.
I know.
What?
I know.
Fuck.
I know.
Fuck.
I know. I thought about that after I said life, and I was like, chess. Oh, stupid.
That's crazy.
I should have said chess.
fumbled
Well,
so
to be
bad.
fair, I didn't even choose a fourth one.
Oh my
I
god.
would have choose chess.
Shoots and ladders.
Really? You're not a big fan of shoots and ladders?
I mean, it's just like so plain.
It is kind of boring.
Like, I love Candyland though.
Candyland's fire.
Candyland's pretty gas.
Candyland's. Yeah, that's true. Monopoly's
it is
S
like
tier, man. It's kind of
The
the best.
quintessential like
Yeah.
home board game because I think the quintessential board game is chess.
Yes,
Because you can't beat chess.
right.
I can't believe we. I guess I
I
was
thought
not thinking
it,
about chess.
but
Just
after
because
I
you
chose
have
5.
Shoots and ladders and sequence, a game none of us know.
I don't know what that
Because
is.
we can't think of anything else.
Yeah.
Take chess.
I was going. I mean,
That's-
if I could have taken anything else,
Takes chess,
the only other thing
Fuck.
I had to choose was chess. Like that was the only other game I thought of. But I thought of it after I'd finished picking.
I think
Yeah.
if we give Matt chess, he won.
Oh.
But if we don't give him, you won.
What if he has? I'll give you checkers instead of sequence.
Fair. So I've got checkers instead of sequence.
Not as good as
Now-
chess, but checkers is fun.
That's fair enough.
I have
It's
Monopoly.
faster.
Sorry, Trouble, Scrabble, and Risk.
Ooh, that's a fire lineup.
Scrabble
I
as a
agree.
second round pick is a really good one.
Like if those are
Just because your worst game for me, in my opinion, is Sorry.
yeah,
yeah,
And Sorry, I think is better than Shoots and Ladders.
definitely. Yeah. I can see
another
that,
big
yeah.
one I was gonna take until I took Trouble was Mousetrap.
See, you got Trouble. I would.
That one's
Ooh.
fun.
Pick Matt if you pick Mousetrap. I don't like.
Really, you don't like Mousetrap?
Really?
Trouble was the game my family always played. So Trouble has like that deep connection.
That connection.
And you can't account
We had a Star Wars:
Fair
The
enough.
Clone Wars Trouble. Fuck.
Dude, y'all ever had the Angry Birds game?
Yeah.
the
Angry
slingshot and like the thing you build. I had the Star
No.
Wars one.
Oh, we played.
It was a pig Death Star, and you'd
Ooh.
fling rubber Angry Birds
I
off a
think we did
slingshot
have that,
into the
yeah.
thing. Oh my god, cool as hell.
Yeah.
So gas.
We had a Lego board game that you had to make yourself called Minotaurus.
Really?
Wow.
I
That
think we're
sounds pretty
missing some
nuts.
other board games.
Oh,
I mean, yeah, there's so many.
1,000.
Yeah, are you kidding me? We missed all of them.
Well, maybe.
You missed all of them but 10?
yeah,
All but
Would you-
9?
I mean,
yeah. We didn't even make it through 10.
here's the other thing. Like, with Family Feud, that's a board game. You can make fucking charades a board game. You know, it's
What?
like- yeah.
What?
Like, there's a Scream board game. I see. Anti-Monopoly. What the fuck is that?
There's a board game for everything.
Although I think
Is
we hit the
Yahtzee
big
a
ones.
board game?
Yeah, Yahtzee's
Okay.
Would you really consider
I've
Yahtzee
never
a
played
board game?
Yahtzee.
I don't know.
I
It's like a
fucking
die
hate
game.
Yahtzee, dude.
I've never played it.
It's
Yeah,
just you
I don't
roll
know.
a bunch.
It's
It's,
kind
like,
of-
Have you
it's-
had beer
it's
dice?
pretty-
Played beer dice?
Yeah.
It's like beer dice.
It's like it's
Not
like kind of
beer
right in
dice,
the
but
middle.
it's like a chance with dice. Whatever.
It's like barely.
Not a fun
It's barely
game.
different.
Not a fun game.
All
Fucking
right.
hate Monopoly.
I think
Or not Monopoly,
dice
fucking-
and one other moving piece.
Probably.
What about Catan? Catan?
Catan? I do have that.
That's a
but
big one, isn't
that
it?
one's a tough game.
Yeah, that's true. I think it's the,
I think
the cardboard.
the literal board.
The board.
I think that's kind of the board game part of the board.
Which
game.
means I think we hit them all. I think we hit them all. Obviously, we missed chess. and
Yeah,
checkers,
obviously you
which
missed a lot of them.
is kind of a big
Which
overstep.
was pretty sad, to be honest.
I mean, you could include dominoes too, I guess. But that
no, there's no board in
True.
dominoes,
I mean,
man.
It could be. That's the thing.
But what would you do with it?
I don't know. It holds them
You
better.
don't. You don't.
Baseball, if you want. You have a board.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah.
But-
it's not a
Yeah.
board
So
game.
I'm 1-0 against you in the
Yeah,
draft.
1-0 in the drafts. That's good.
Weak draft.
Yeah, that was.
It was.
That was
well,
tough.
it's a tough one.
It is sort of.
Maybe not the
only
greatest
because
one to do,
We're
but-
like internet infested people, and we just
True.
sit on our phones.
No,
So
we do. We
how
we
else
at
would
the I'm not gonna say my last name.
Ripe
'cause I'd like
age
to
of
choose- My family
21.
does family game night, and that shit is serious. Every New Year's Eve,
That's kind of fire.
and we go hard
That's
too.
kinda fire.
Well, the main one we play is euchre because we love euchre.
I usually take shots on New Year's Eve, and I'm also
we
not
drank,
around
too.
my family.
True. I've never actually spent a New Year's Eve outside from my not
That's
from my
wild.
family. I've been to
You should
like
try it.
parties with my family.
You should try it.
Yeah,
pretty
but like
gas.
it's my family time.
I guess. I mean, I don't really have that. I
True.
don't really do that
True.
type thing.
It's just me and my brother get to bool and drink.
Fair enough.
That's the entire thing. So,
That's a good show.
anyways, so that
Well-
was the very first
hold
episode.
on. We have to come up. We have to rank, dude. We haven't even talked about
Rank
how
what?
our experience was, like the final notes on
Oh,
our
the
experience
final notes.
overnight.
Well,
How
this
was our
is episode
adventure?
1.
How was our escape today?
Our escape. I'm gonna say a 4 out of 10.
4 out of 10.
No, I'm gonna say an 8 out of 10. 8 out of 10.
8.
I meant
Wait,
4 out of 5.
4. Okay.
8
Okay.
out of
8
10.
out of 10. 8 out of 10.
I think it was a lot of
Prissy
fun.
cafes out of 10. 8 Prissy
Bubblers.
cafes out of 10.
8 pricey cafes. Is that what you said?
Prissy.
Prissy?
Yeah. Or pompous or
Pompous.
posh.
Ooh, pompous. I like pompous. So
Prude.
I'm gonna say 8 pompous cafes out of 10.
8 pompous cafes
Getting to
out of
walk
10.
through downtown.
That was nice. It was nice.
It was a very cool vibe. It was really nice out today. I think that really
I
helped.
think, yeah. Totally.
Like the jeans with a t-shirt was like fucking perfect.
Yeah.
The food was good. We got to explore. Hit up the local Woodmans.
True.
'Cause fuck yeah.
Yeah, man. I needed some groceries.
Yep.
I was dry. I've got
Woodman's
no
a good place to
breakfast
get
food.
them.
Yeah. Lots of options.
So what do you rank it?
I would say I'd probably give that one closer to a 6 out of 10. I
6
think
out of 10.
I think it
Really?
was great, but I feel like we kind of missed, just like because of the flow, how we went to a restaurant and then they were closed. And then we went to a restaurant and then we had food and then we went to another restaurant and they were closed. And then we went to a different place. Like it just kind of felt like we were fumbling around a lot more than we needed to be, or we're planning to be, I guess.
Makes me want to
obviously.
change my answer.
But
Can
it
I
was
move
still
it to a
good.
6?
Yeah, man, you can move it to whatever
I'm gonna
you
say a
want.
6.
I think
Wait,
I think
what'd
it
you
was
rate
a
it?
6 pompous cafes out of 10.
Oh fuck! I don't want to do the same one.
No, man, you can.
Yeah,
rank the same
I
if
think
you want.
6 because
It
it
was-
was still good,
It was still good. It was still better than like
but there's a lot
Average.
to improve on.
yeah.
Like the food was good,
food was all right. I mean,
pretty
it was
good,
Yeah,
not
it was,
great.
It was casual. Like it was a good experience. I think we broke. I haven't had much Chinese authentic
authentic Chinese,
like stuff like
actually
that.
kind of hard to come by,
Yeah,
especially
like
in
really
the
good. Like
Midwestern area.
Yeah.
we live in.
not the
so,
super easiest thing to find,
Yeah.
but at least at a like fairly okay price point.
Mm-hmm.
Because there's a lot of places that are just way out of our college budget.
Yeah, that is entirely true. But,
Yeah.
I mean, even then, a lot of you don't want to just go to fancy because a fancy restaurant where you get a fucking ribeye is gonna be
Yeah.
better. It's gonna be better than
Yeah,
a fucking
of course.
$20 meal. But
Yeah.
it doesn't mean that $20 meal isn't having sex with all your internal organs as it goes through.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean it's all in balance, You have to factor in the cost of the meal. And I would say it had a decent price point. So
Yeah, good price point.
I would say the food was pretty good.
I mean,
the,
for the three
the
of us,
frozen
we
yogurt was
fit.
kind of meh. It was just,
It was frozen yogurt. Nothing
Yeah.
special. A little bit healthier than ice cream, but tastes a little bit worse.
yeah. Pretty much.
So
Yeah, it was, So I'd say 6 out of 10.
6 out of 10.
Better than an average night in
Not
my
the
room,
greatest.
but
Far from
not our best
greatest
adventure.
Carolyn Humar. Oh, we didn't say Carolyn Humar.
That's fine. That's fine.
Could we just say
That's
Carolyn
no, we can
Humar?
say it right now. And anybody who's listened this far would know what it is.
Yeah, I mean, that's...
So that's the wrap on our first Midwest
First
Basement Escape as episode where we adventured on a Carolyn Humar
Yeah.
to a bamboo restaurant,
And try new
and
things.
tried
And-
some good food, and walked around
yes.
in an area that we've never seen before.
Yep,
And
well...
I would rate that
kinda.
whole experience a 6 Pompous Cafes out of 10.
Pompous
Thank you
Cafes.
very much for watching and or listening.
Have a great rest of your day.
Yeah, like,
and
subscribe, do whatever the hell you want to do. It doesn't matter, man.
Wear a
But-
seatbelt.
Yeah, good idea. Anyways, thank you very much. We will see you some point in the near future. Bye.
Adios.
So we'll move on to Yo Mama.